Can you imagine being fined for wearing a ski mask? Well, you don't have to imagine it. 11 states across the United States have already placed restrictions on masks. A new controversial law in Philadelphia adds the city of brotherly love to that list. The bill, which was passed by the Philly City Council and became law after the mayor didn't take action on it, bans people from wearing ski masks, or better known as shiesties, in schools, parks, public transportation, and more. There are a few exceptions, including for religious purposes, winter sports, and First Amendment activities like protesting. But outside of that, you are looking at a $250 fine just for wearing a ski mask, $2,000 if you wear one while committing a crime. Opponents note that by explicitly choosing to still fine people who are not engaging in criminal activity reveals that the policy is not just designed to stop or punish crime, but to police and penalize specific people who wear this style. The bill says that the rising popularity of ski masks that coincided with the COVID-19 pandemic also correlated with a rise in people wearing them while committing crimes. Supporters of the ban say that it will help prevent violent crime and aid the police in identifying and apprehending subjects. Opponents point out that there is absolutely no evidence that fining people for wearing ski masks helps police prevent or stop crime. This just fines everyday people not engaging in criminal activity and increases monetary penalties for people who the police already would have apprehended for their alleged crimes. Correlation is not causation. Instead of addressing the obvious causes of crime or the relationship between the COVID-19 pandemic and rises in crime most logically associated with job loss, this ban will be used as a pretext to harass and search Black and brown people, among whom ski masks have become a popular style, thanks in part to rapper Pooh Shiesty. The ban, they say, is another example of using hip-hop as a scapegoat to target Black and brown youth, criminalizing an entire culture, music, and fashion as justification. We've seen it all before, from Mayor Eric Adams' attack on drill rap in New York to bans on nearly every color of the spectrum that could represent gang ties. Even common knives used by stagehands, steel workers, and other blue-collar workers were banned for decades under a measure used to disproportionately target marginalized people. One ACLU attorney calls Philadelphia's ski mask ban unconstitutional and says that it will criminalize poverty, while a progressive member of the city council says the bill criminalizes and marginalizes young Black men. Critics say that there is no empirical evidence proving that masks lead to more crime, and resources used to enforce this bill would be better spent elsewhere. Can we please put more energy in giving young people more opportunities to thrive, rather than more opportunity to be arrested and shoved into our criminal legal system? In recent years, cities like New York and DC have struck down their own mask bans in the name of equity, while Atlanta's proposed ban failed to move forward thanks to resistance from the community. But elsewhere in the country, bans remain on the books, yet another weapon in the war on crime that hurts the very people it's supposed to help.